Ah. Ooh. What's on TV? Let's see what's on TV. Huh? What's up, YouTube? Mdiaz here, and this is a new episode, or probably maybe a new series. It's called Storytime with Mdiaz, and for today's story, I'm going to explain my first ever middle school dance. So it started off basically me growing up in about a white neighborhood, and it got to the point where I was about, I want to say, well, I was in 6th grade. So we moved to this, not ghetto, but it was a Mexican thing, and you know how Mexicans are sometimes. I know, I am one, so I know how they are. And I went to a middle school called Southwest. It was alright, and I was going there for about a couple of months, and then one day I walk into school and there's just these flyers everywhere, posters everywhere, and it's about a dance that's coming up in a week or two. So I get super excited. I thought, oh, this would be like a nice dance where you dress up formally, and you dance with a partner or anything like that. So I asked my parents, I was like, hey, could I go to this dance? And they thought, it wouldn't be bad. So they're like, yeah, go ahead. So I'm anticipating the dance in these next couple weeks, and it gets to the point where this dance is about to come. And so when it's the day, I go, I dress up nice, I go to the dance, I pay the little $5, or I forget how much it is, to get in. So I start walking in. Before I got into the dance, it was like heavily guarded by AESB and teachers, and I didn't know why. So then I go into the dance. First sight I see, I'm blinded by strobe lights and neon lights, and I was just like, whoa, I was taken away by it. I look side to side, I see giant speakers. I look in the middle, there's this DJ just like playing reggaeton or something like that, like pump music, just to get people dancing, I guess. And I was like, whoa, this isn't what I expected. So I look forward in front of me, I just see mountains and mountains, or piles and like field of people just grinding on each other, and I was like, what is this? I look to my right, I see high schoolers holding 2 middle school girls by their sides, and when I was a child I didn't think of it, or when I was in middle school I didn't really think of it, but now that I'm a little bit older, I think those were pedophiles. They were juniors hanging out with 7th to 8th graders. That's a little wrong. So I keep on looking around, I see all these people, and I noticed on my right or left, there were some kids sneaking alcohol and drinking alcohol. And I was thinking in my head, this is middle school. What are these little kids doing? And I was like, whatever. It took me away for about 5 minutes, and I was surprised by it for about 5 minutes. Until this one girl walked up to me. She was a lot taller than me. She's like, do you want to dance? And I was like, I'm not really a dancing person. She's like, oh, it's okay, you can dance with me. And I was like, okay. So then she takes me out to the dance field, and she like grabs my hand, she makes it go around her waist. Next thing you know, she's just grinding on me, and I was like, whoa, like my little virgin mind couldn't take this, my virgin eyes couldn't take it. And then it took a while, and I was like, oh yeah, this is fun, I guess. And then she's like, you having fun? And I was like, yeah. Because my voice wasn't going through puberty yet, and so I still had my little squeaker voice. And I was just like so taken away by it. And then I think it was like a good 20 minutes in, I was like, dude, I'm starting to love middle school dances. I love this. And then out of nowhere comes a guy, and he starts grinding behind me. And I was like, what the hell? I like kind of like pushed him away, and I was like, dude, no. And I kind of walked away. And it was at that point that the ASB and the AP principal like kind of break into the dance floor, and they're like, get on the ground, like how police are, but they're like, break up the dances. And I guess it was something about a teenager like hitting a student, and then, or like a high schooler hitting a student, but basically the dance was broken up by then. And I was just like, whoa. So I had to call my parents to pick me up. It was a giant mess. By the end of the night, I was like, do I want to go to another middle school dance? And then the girl's like, hey, you should go to another dance. And I was like, okay. And I went to a couple other middle school dances, and it wasn't that bad after that. But that's basically story time today.